me with morning hair. Okay, since the last time we spoke, I read Geektastic. Geektastic is a book of short stories. I didn't realize it until after I had started to read the book that there is a story in here by John Green. There's also a story in here by the lady that wrote City of Bones. And there's a story in here by the guy who wrote the book Uglies. He also wrote the whole series. It's Uglies, Pretties, Specials, and Extras. I love that series of books. Anyway, I like this book an awful lot too. I don't think Jasmine would be comfortable reading this book just yet. There's a little bit too much sex in it. I wanted to talk about Paper Towns just a little bit. This is a book that is very popular, and pretty much everybody on YouTube has already spoken about it, but I think that I can add just one little thing to the discussion about Paper Towns, and that is the idea that boys are gross is an important idea. I think that this is important because that's what Jasmine took away from the book, and it's a perfectly reasonable thing for a 12-year-old to take away from the book Paper Towns. If you aren't used to spending very much time with teenage boys and you are exposed to a realistic description of the way teenage boys speak with each other, then the idea that boys are gross might be the thing that you take away from that book. And this is okay. It's okay that we read books through a lens of our lives as they are at present. And I would say that you can learn from this. It's a good idea if you really, really liked a book when you were a little kid to read it again when you're 15 and to read it again when you're 30, because what you take away from Alice in Wonderland and what you take away from Little House in the Big Woods and what you take away from the Narnia books and what you take away from Harry Potter is going to be different when you're 12 than it is when you're 15, than it is when you're 30, than it is when you're 40, because if you're really reading a book, you are interacting with it and you're looking at it through the lens of your past experience. And while when you're 12 and you're a girl, reading Paper Towns might be a revelation to you because you are seeing for the first time how important certain parts of their anatomy are to young men, it's also going to have a whole lot of other messages for you as you grow and change through your life. And, you know, I'm not advocating that you have to read every book you ever read over and over again through your whole life, but the really important books, the ones that make a really big difference in your life or that leave a really strong impression, I'd say go back and reread them. I know a lot of adults don't read children's literature and they don't read young adult literature, and I think that they are mistaken, because just because a book is popular with younger people doesn't mean that there isn't anything in it for older people to take away from and it. And I think that that's a really important idea. And that's what I wanted to talk about this week. I have a question for Jasmine for our video interview, and my question is this: Dumbledore or Gandalf? What do you think? Who's better? And that's all I got. Bye.